Hey guys, welcome back to this new channel. Sorry, old channel, but new room with new chapter. Sorry. So let us study chapter 4, okay? So in this chapter 4, you're going to study about exits, options, and strategies. So this page and all, you will study later, so don't need to study right now. First important one, go for stability strategy. So this strategy is to safeguard its existing interest and strength. To safeguard its existing interest and strength and to maintain operational efficiency on sustained basis and to consolidate the commanding position that already has been reached and optimize return on the resources. So four things, remember: to safeguard its existing interest and strength, next to maintain the operational efficiency, to consolidate the commanding position, and to optimize the returns on the resources. This is what actually stability strategy is. So this questions might ask from here, like stability strategy is pursued when, so when it continues to serve in a similar market and deals with similar product and service, and it have reached the maturity on product life cycle. So don't be confused with stability and do nothing strategy. Okay, stability is going slowly like this, but doing nothing is simply like this. Done. And this characteristics of stability they have asked in September. Okay, so I don't think they'll ask it once again, so skip. And even this one, major reasons for this one, I know people will study easily. Second one is growth. Okay, so growth is simple thing. It is redefining the business by enlarging the scope of the business and substantially increasing the investment. So significant reformulation will be there of goals and directions and major initiative and moves involving the investments. So it can be also like new product, new market, new innovative decisions, and it is relatively unknown and risky path. Okay, so when it comes to growth, so it is just redefining the business by enlarging the scope of the business and increasing the investment. So it is just reformulation of goals, directions, and major initiative and involving investments. So this strategy may be enterprise along with the relative unknown and risky path. So this is important. What are the characteristics of growth or expansion? Okay, so there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 point important. Okay, 6. So question comes for 5 marks, right? This might be asked. So expansion strategy, just characteristics. Tell whatever you know about expansion strategy. This is just redefinition of business. This is opposite of stability strategy, and here it leads to business growth. And here new fresh investment will be there. It might be the new business, and it is highly versatile strategy. And there are two major strategy like investment and diversification. Then 6 point. The first one is it includes redefinition of business. Second one, it is opposite for stability, and here expansion strategy it is very high and rewards stability is limited. And the third one is it leads to business growth. Fourth one, it leads to like the process of renewal is of the firm is done through new investment on a new business. And expansion strategy is a highly versatile strategy. And the last one is there are two major rules. The first one is intensification and second one is diversification. So there are 5 reasons given here why the firms pursue or major reasons for expansion. The first one is environment demands, like when the environment itself is pushing, even you have to push, no bro. Okay, first one and second one, strategists are more satisfied in like expansion, or they are more, the organization is more growth oriented. The third one is it has greater control over the market. And fourth one, it like due to advantages of experience curve. And fifth one, it also includes intensifying, diversifying, acquiring, and merging of the business. So 5 major reasons. The first one is when environment demands. Second one, strategists are more satisfied on pushing it, like more satisfied with the prospects of growth, and organization is growth oriented. The third one is growth, like expansion may lead to greater control over the market. And fourth one is due to experience curve and scale of operation. And the last one is it may also include intensification, diversification, and acquiring and merging of the business. Then we'll study types. So there is something called as internal and then external. Okay, first we'll study internal one. Internal through intensification. Intensification is simple. So it is grow internally by market penetration, market development, and by market product development. So market penetration is simple thing. So it is just existing product and existing market. Okay, you're just pushing the business. Market penetration, concentration is in the current business. The firm directs its resources to the profitable growth of its existing product in existing market. Okay, then when it comes to market development, it is same like present product into different channels, like kind of exploring a new market. Third one is product development. Even here the product will also change a bit, I mean thoda, and even the market will change. So there is a substantial modification in the existing product. For sure there is existing product, and but that can be marketed to current customers through established channel. There is, but the same what customers. So in case of market penetration, here it is existing products and existing market. When it comes to market development, it is existing product but different market. When it comes to product development, thoda changes, substantial modification in a product but same customers. Okay, then let's just go through it, like market penetration, share will increase, product usage will increase, and all. And the second one, internal itself, that is diversification. So it is like grow or expand, diversify into various products. It is called diversification. And diversification defined by new products or new product line, new service or new markets, substantially different skills and technology or knowledge. Okay, so there are two broad categories. Two broad. Okay, here they have used three, but two broad. The first one is concentric and conglomerate. So when it comes to concentric, it is same business related to same business, and conglomerate is something that is unrelated. So concentric study, this is a bit important, I guess. Like, okay, so here now they diversify their business which are related, like to new business, and diversify that are linked into existing business through process, technology or market. Okay, to get the benefits of synergy to loop like manner. Then so this one they have asked in May. I don't think they'll ask once again, like vertically integrated diversification, like in concentrated diversification. There are two types, vertically and horizontally. Vertically is simple like this. Your product is here, you are going backward forward. Like for example, you are a Amul company. Okay, you're a dairy product company. In that case, you go for direct, like you join a business where they produce milks, and you join like you diversify your business where you get into a nice supply chain also. Okay, even storage thing. This is just forward and backward. So this is forward and this is backward. And horizontal integration is like this. Horizontal, just remember. So even you are selling dairy products like ghee and all, and even the other people are selling. So you are just acquiring similar business which are operating in the same stage on for the or of the product market cycle chain. Okay, simple. Horizontal is acquisition of one or more similar businesses operating at the same stage and of the product market chain. And the next one is conglomerate. So there is no linkage between the product, market or technology, and these are just disjointed. This is also called like totally unrelated diversification. There is no connection between new products and there is no common thread also. And the last one is innovation. So this they have asked in May. So there is less chance, but still it is just upgradation of existing product lines or process or market share or revenue. So this can be done through solve complex problems. This can be helpful because it can solve complex problem, increase productivity and gives competitive advantage. Done. And now we'll study growth to external strategy. When it comes to external strategy, so it is, first one is expansion by mergers or acquisition. So I'll tell you. So it means so marriage and all. Merger and acquisition in simple term defined as process of combining two organization together. So there is a thin line different. Merger is a process when two or more companies come together to expand their business. Okay, but when it comes to one organization or other controls all the business operation, it is called acquisition. So merger means in a process when one or more companies come together to expand their business. So combine to increase their strength, and this is in a friendly terms, merger. But when it comes to acquisition, so when one organization like take all the control of the other organization, I mean business operation, so it is called acquisition. So this is when one big firm or the powerful firm take over the strong firm, take over the weaker one. Done. So types of merger. horizontal, vertical, co-generic, and conglomerate. There are 4 types of merger. So the first one is horizontal. So simple, directly competitor. So you are selling, you are a Maruti Suzuki now, you are buying a Tata car and even the Jaguar car. Simple, direct competitor you are purchasing. Merger, merging with a direct competitor, okay, not purchasing. So it's a combination of firms engaged in the same industry, direct competitor to achieve economies of scale. Simple. Vertical merger. So vertical is like this, remember, a line. So in this, let us assume you are a Maruti Suzuki, same thing, and you are going for a raw material and even the selling and distribution channel, just for example, okay. So you are operating in the same industry but at different stages, like the distribution system, and it can be either going forward and backward. Simple, we have studied before. So similar products like raw material, then it leads to backward integration and organized to take over business or distribution channels. Like forward matlab you can take over the distribution channel or buy the buyer's organization. Backward matlab you can go for raw material, okay. And advantages in restricting the supply of other players. Co-generic. So co-generic means thoda similar one, okay. When two or more merging organizations are associated in some way, like let us assume you are selling fridge and you merged with some person uh, that sells some kitchen appliances. Co-generic is something which is like two or more organizations which are associated in some way and at the extension of the product line, okay. Simple, like you are selling a phone, let us assume mobile phone. In that case, you merge with a company who sells a cover. Then conglomerate, this one, simple, this is all related to each other, there is no linkage, there is no important common factors. Done. Second one is expansion to strategic alliances. So strategic alliance is a relationship between two or more business that enables to achieve strategic objectives. So when two or more business come together, they make alliance, you know it, right? Alliance they make so that they can achieve certain objectives, like, but still their status will be called as independent and it would be hard for them to achieve on its own, okay. So what are the advantages? So there are 4: organizational, economical, strategic, and political. So when it comes to organizational, they learn some new skills and helps to add the legitimacy and creativity. So if two organizations come together, so they can learn their skill, okay. Like let us assume Maruti Suzuki and Jaguar. So Maruti Suzuki will know about how Jaguar will work, what are the necessary skills to require, like to upgrade their car, and not even seeing things Jaguar will also help together. Second one is economics. So this reduction of cost, and it is risky by distribution then across a member of alliance. So greater economic scale may be obtained, and volume also increases, cost per unit decreases, and lead to manufacturing. So as I've told you, same our Maruti Suzuki example. So in this Maruti Suzuki example, I know these examples aren't that great, but to understand, I guess it's okay. So and Jaguar is there and Maruti Suzuki is there. So if they start to produce together, I mean in one factory both are producing, and even they are acquiring raw material from the same person, in that case he'll give a discount, so cost of will be less, and even the rent, everything will be saved. So this is economic one. Strategic one. So when two firms join together, they can the pooling of resources takes place, and instead of competing, they join together so that they can cooperate and access to new technology. When see you will have only 50 crore, okay, the other person will have 50 crore, but if you want to like cope up with the AI and all, then you have to like you'll pool your resources so that you can do R&D on your products, and you can join together instead of competing and achieve new market and achieve new levels so that you can improve the market standards. The last one is political. A foreign business come to India, into a foreign market. Like I make alliance with wait did someone come, sorry. So I make alliance with some other person from foreign so that I can get to his country, right? Like I'll get to know about his country, how to enter into a market and all. Same thing, strategic alliance are formed with a local foreign business to gain entry into a local market. So there are 4 advantages. First one is organizational, to learn necessary skills; economic, to reduction of cost; strategic, to join together to cooperate to get access to new technology; and the last one is political, to get into foreign market. Then what are the disadvantages of strategic alliance? The first one is like resources. sharing disadvantage, sharing of resources and profits will be done, and even the knowledge and skills. And the next one, it may involve some trade secrets, and after trade secret, now they might abide. Okay, after breaking together, after the alliances is over, they might abide the agreement, and which becomes an opponent in the future. Okay. Strategic exits. So it means strategically the scope of the activity is simple. Focus by means to reverse the procedures. So when your in a organization is declining slowly, you think that you have to change it, so you do a turnaround to increase. So this process is called turnaround strategy. Simple. So organization chooses to focus on the ways it means to reverse the process of decline. It adopts turnover strategy. So there is something called as divestment strategy, and or turnaround. So first one is turnaround. So it may be retrenchment, may be done internally or it may be externally also. So it is certain conditions or indication which point out that turnaround. I have told you before itself here. So why companies go for turnaround, like what makes them danger signals? Okay, so first one, there is persistent negative cash flows, uncompetitive product, declining market share, deterioration of physical facilities, overstaffing and mismanagement. So there are 6 things. First one is negative cash management, negative cash flow, uncompetitive product, product are getting waste, and decline in market share, and the physical facilities are getting spoiled, deterioration, and overstaffing is there, high turnover and employees are leaving, and low moral people are there. The last one is there is mismanagement. So action plan for turnaround, this one they have asked in September attempt, so they are not going to ask it once again. Actions you can take or important elements of turnaround. So the first one is changes in top level management. It's not that important, but it can be asked. So changes in top level management, initial credible building of actions, neutralizing external pressures, identify quick payoff activities, quick cost reduction, revenue generation, asset liquidation, and better internal coordination. The second strategy here, it is divestment. So it is simple sale or liquidation of portion of business or major division of profit center or SBU. Okay, it's just selling or liquidation of some part of the business. So it is part of rehabilitation or restructuring plan. It is adopted when turnaround has been attempted but has proved successful. So there was some negative cash flow and everything you are doing, and you try to turn around. Okay, so but even this did not work, so you'll think to close the business. So that is called divestment strategy done. So when divestment strategy will be adopted, major reasons. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 reasons. The first one is same mismatch, and business that had been acquired proves mismatch and cannot be integrated with the company. So I was a Maruti Suzuki. Okay, I bought a lace company, I bought Bingo. What should I do, bro? So sad, bro. So I don't know the strategy of lace and all, but I somehow bought it. I have free में सस्ता में था in KR market, so I got it. In that case, so this might be a mismatch when it comes to your business. So this might lead to a cost. Second one is there is persistent negative cash flow simply, and severe competition is there and you cannot cope up with it, and it is not possible to do technological upgradation, and there is some better alternative. So first one, there is mismatch in the business that you have acquired. Second one, persistent negative cash flow is there. Third one, there is too much competition that you cannot cope up with it. And the fourth one, it is not okay for a technological upgradation, or technological upgradation is not possible. So let us see, I've told you, like I'm selling a let us assume now I'm a lace company. So I want to everyone is selling like high volume of lace. Okay, but I am sitting and doing in that tawa. Okay, I cannot. So I require some technological upgradation, like I have to buy a machinery and all. So I don't have money for this, so I'll just divest this. Simple. The last one is there is some better alternative. Instead of selling chips, now I'll send potato fries. The next one is characteristics of divestment strategy. So this strategy involves some of the activities that are given into firm sell out of the business, or it can be viewed as internal part of corporate strategy. So characteristics, so it involves divestment of some of the activities to sell out, and it may be viewed as internal part of corporate strategy. So major reasons for turnaround. Okay, before that I studied the same thing here. So it no longer wishes to be in that business, bro, because of continuous losses. So sad. Next one, that is unprofitable And the third one, it is that is a mismatch. I've told you, negative cash flows, and there is too much competition and you cannot cope up with the technological upgradation is requirement. Then there is a better alternative way. So this one you can write, okay. And strategic options, first one is Ansoff. They have asked before, market penetration, market development, product development and all. So I don't think they'll ask it once again. So the second method is ADL, Arthur D. Little, small guy, and it is based on product life cycle, okay. So there are two dimensional metrics. The first one is firm's competitive position and the other one is IDK. And so this is okay. Even this one they have asked, I guess. No. Okay. So there are 5 competitive positions: dominant, strong, favorable, tenable and weak. Okay. So remember this chart, what and all you have to do. I don't think there is a point in teaching. First one, dominant. So it is a rare position where you have monopoly or a strong or protected technological leadership. First one is dominant. Second one is strong, where it has no considerable it has a considerable degree of freedom over the better choice of strategies. Third one is favorable, and there is no competitor to stand out clearly. So it is just like andaj. And there is a reasonable degree of freedom. Fourth one is tenable, so it can perform satisfactorily, and generally it is sort of vulnerable due to increased competition. Last one is weak, it is unsatisfactory. I'll tell you fourth thing once again. Dominant, it is a more rare position and it has monopoly or the strong or protected technological leadership. Second one is strong, it has a considerable degree of freedom over the strategy of the choice, and it is able to act without market position being unduly threatened. Okay, strong position. Third one is favorable. There is no single competitor that stand out clearly. So in the market now you're kind of in a favorable situation. Tenable is like it performs satisfactorily thoda, but but still they are considered vulnerable, that is weak due to increased competition. Last one is weak because this vulnerable, weak, sadly vulnerable, right, vulnerable here, okay. And weak, simple, and it is unsatisfactorily performing, not well, and improvement exists. Then one BCG they have asked this, okay. They have asked this one, build, hold, harvest and divest in last attempt. So I don't think they'll ask this once again. I just remember, bro. Star na, he has high market share and high growth rate. Question mark, low, what is this? Low market share but high growth rate. So low growth rate and high market share is this cow. It is big. And the last one is everything is low. That is our pyara cute dog. G approach. So this is not that important. And nothing to study also here, okay. Seriously, this might they have asked, okay. Like if you have high and strong, invest, medium and average, select, and this one, pause and see this, bro. Done. We're done with chapter 4, bro. So I'll do chapter 3 ka revision once again. I'll do chapter 3, and chapter 4 and 5 I cannot because it is very big and I don't think I can. Have to study audit. Thank you.